Guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Din and I'm going to show you how to prepare your ingredients, mix the spices and then cook the dish. Very simple method I'm going to use, so please follow the instructions carefully. So let's cook. Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to show you how to make a King Prawn Butterfly starter. You can have this as a main dish as well, but I prefer it as a starter. So in a bowl, get yourself 1 cup of gram flour and half a cup of self-raising flour. This is a really lovely dish, and when I used to have my restaurants, we used to sell a lot of King Prawn Butterfly because we used to do it a little bit different from other restaurants. Other restaurants used to sell their King Prawn Butterfly in breadcrumbs, but we used to make our own like batter mix and do it this way. So I'm going to give you my recipe on this King Prawn Butterfly. So chop up a couple of green chilies really fine and incorporate that into the flour as well. We're going to make a nice spicy batter mix for our King Prawn Butterflies. Unfortunately, I don't have the king prawns which I used to use in the restaurants. They were from Bangladesh, the king prawns, and they were really meaty king prawns, but unfortunately here you can't get those type of king prawns. So I'm going to use a normal large tiger prawns, what we can get here freely, but they're much smaller, because the ones we used to use in the restaurant used to be like jumbo size. One king prawn we used to use for our butterfly, and it used to feel like a starter plate. It's such a big prawn, especially when you butterfly it. So to this mixture, add some turmeric, half a teaspoon, and about a teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of Gram Masala, and also some red chili powder. And some cumin powder. To this we're going to add some water and make it into like a runny paste, not too thin and not too thick. So basically like I would say more like a single cream consistency, between single and medium creams consistency really. So just add water to this to make that kind of consistency. Add some salt as well. That's probably about just over half a teaspoon of salt I've added. So give that a good mix with a whisk and incorporate it well. This is like also you can use as a pakora mix as well. So if you wanted to add some vegetables in this, you could add some vegetables and deep fry them as well, and that's quite tasty. So that's another option you have with this sauce. So if it's some left over, you can just slice some potato, sprinkle the potato with some salt and some few little spices, give it a mix, then dip them in flour and basically dip them in the batter mix and deep fry them. Anyway, this is some plain flour. To this I'm adding a little bit of chili powder and some salt, just to season the flour. A little bit of turmeric as well goes in, just to season the flour, so when we add the king prawns, it's not just plain flour being coated. These are my little tiger prawns. I know they look a bit pathetic, but they still taste nice. If you can get some Bangladeshi prawns from an Indian shop, get some. They are quite expensive, mind you, especially the jumbo prawns. These ones I find abundance here, and they're really tasty as well. So make sure you devein them and get all the guts out like I'm doing now. And when we mix it, we just mix it, dip it in the flour, hold the towel end, and dip it in the batter mix, and then just deep fry them until they're nice and golden brown. But once you've deveined them and washed them, make sure there's not too much water on them and they're quite dry. And then what we want to do is just add a little bit of soya sauce, just for a little bit extra flavour. This is in my days of fusion, when I used to do a little bit of fusion menu as well in Brighton. But now everywhere is doing fusion. In my day there was no other restaurant doing fusion, so it was one of those things I started doing a little bit of fusion. Anyway, as you can see, fry them gently, not too hot the heat. We don't want to cook them too quickly, making it doughy. So we'll cook them medium heat, turning occasionally just to brown them evenly on both sides. These are really tasty. If you like prawns, you'll love these. And as a starter, they're beautiful. Probably about 4 or 3 to 1 person as a starter, these small prawns. But if you can get hold of the bigger prawn, then 1 prawn is sufficient for a starter. But when you put them in, just make sure you hold the tail in and kind of dip them in and hold it while it kind of just fries a little bit before you drop it in, like this. Just move it up and down so it keeps the shape of like a butterfly. That's it. And then just drop it in. As you can see, they're very easy to do, these king prawn butterflies, and very tasty as well. So I hope you try this recipe, and as I said before, you can also add vegetables in this batter mix, and you've got yourself some pakoras as well. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. I enjoy it very much myself, and everyone I make it for, they enjoy it. I usually serve this as a starter, but you can have it as a main dish, or you can have it just as a snack. So hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and hope to see you soon with my other recipes. Bye for now.